Hey guys, what's up? It's Fern. I hope that you are doing so well. Thank you for joining me for another Planty video. Today we're going to be talking about one of my favorite genus of plants, and that is philodendron. So I'm going to be showing you all of the different types of philodendron that I currently grow in my home. I do have quite a few, so I'm not going to be showing doubles. I'm just going to be showing one of each different type of species, and I'm going to keep it pretty brief. I'm just going to show the plant, maybe say a couple of quick points about it, and move along so we can get through it. I hope that you guys enjoy this video. If you like philodendrons, give me a big thumbs up. It really helps out my channel. And without further ado, let's hop right into it. So the first one, I have this guy sitting on my lap already, so let's start with him. This is my beautiful Philodendron Micans. This is just the regular green variety. Well, now it is. It actually used to be variegated, but it quickly lost all of its variegation. Regardless, I love this one so much. It has two new leaves that are just hardening off right here. Grows like a beast. It's just, yeah, love it so much. Next is my Philodendron Silver Stripe. Now, I have actually had this plant for quite a while. I got it when I visited Seattle. These are really hard to come by here in Canada. I was not a fan of this for quite a while. I'm still not the biggest fan of it, but it's definitely growing on me a little bit. I just find that these are really hard to keep their variegation. The leaves are pretty small. I don't know. But it is very pretty if you look at the coloring on the leaves. It's gorgeous. Next is one that I don't see very often. I actually have a couple of these. I'm going to show you this one. I've really been loving this lately because it's been giving me some beautiful leaves. So here it is. This is my Philodendron sportowanum. Now these leaves look a lot different once they're mature. This is still quite a juvenile plant, but as you can see, the coloring is just gorgeous. It has like a bit of an orange hue to it. I don't know if you can see that on camera, but yeah, it's beautiful. So it started off with these small little leaves down here, and now it's just really taking off. It even has another leaf coming out there. So yeah, big fan of this guy. Okay, the lighting is a little weird in here today, so I just set up my ring light behind the camera, so hopefully that will help show off some of these plants. But the next one on my list is my Philodendron Micans. I love this plant so much. I grew it from a tiny cutting. It took a long time to get to where we are, but yeah, it's doing fantastic. It has these beautiful velvety leaves. I love Philodendron Micans so much, and I'm so glad that mine is finally turning into a bit of a fuller plant. And then next is my Philodendron gloriosum. Oh my goodness, I am obsessed with this plant. Look at this new leaf coming out, you guys. Oh, it's so cute. I have a couple of these. This is actually the smaller one of the two that I have. I have one with bigger leaves. But I just love this one so much. It has so many leaves. It's doing really well. It definitely needs to be repotted. Look at that. It's creeping right out of the pot. So this needs to find a new home stat. But yeah, I'll probably wait until that leaf unfurls and then I will repot her up. Okay, I think I'm gonna show some of the larger ones next. So this is my beautiful Philodendron Silver Sword. This is one of my favorite varieties of philodendron. As you can see, mine is growing up a moss pole. It's a little bit squished right now, but yeah, it's doing really well. This is its newest leaf right here. It is still hardening off. Very pretty. I love silvery foliage. So yeah, this plant is just incredible. Look at how big some of the leaves are. I love it so much. And then next to that is my Philodendron melanochrysum. It is also growing on a moss pole there, as you can see. I actually chopped this plant and it put out a new growth point right here. So this was the first leaf that it put out. And then it gave me this one, which is just beautiful. And then we have a new one coming right there as well. I have no idea what I'm going to do with this plant. It's just kind of gone wild and it's doing its own thing now. I think I'll probably end up chopping it up again, but yeah, I love it so much though. It's one of my favorite ones. So velvety and pretty. And then next is my Philodendron Brazil right here. This one has a moss pole, but it hasn't quite grown enough to climb up it yet, so hopefully soon. But yeah, it does have a lot of new growth right here, which is so cute. A lot of really light leaves, but it's starting to give me some darker ones now as well. Next is my Philodendron hederaceum, or just my regular Heartleaf green philodendron. So beautiful. I got this as a tiny 4-inch plant and now it's just growing. Love her. Really low maintenance, chill plant. Next is my Philodendron El Choco Red, which is a gorgeous plant. I've had a bit of a struggle with it. It's very young. I got it as a tiny baby, so I think it just needs to get a bit more established, but it kept breaking off leaves. There is a new one coming in again right now, so I'm gonna keep a close eye on that guy and hopefully it does okay. And then my Philodendron Pink Princess, you either love her or hate her. This is the leaf with the most pink. It's the only one that really has any significant amount of pink, so I'm just waiting, you know. I honestly don't care anymore. I've had this plant for quite a while and I've chopped it a few times. So we're just chilling, you know. If she goes pink, she goes pink. If not, that's fine. Next is my Philodendron Florida Beauty. This is one of my favorite plants that I own. You can see she is just incredible. This plant was actually recently featured in one of Christian Crazy Plant Guy's videos as well, so that's really cool. There is a new leaf coming as well. Very exciting times. And then my Philodendron Bromarks Fantasy. I got this as a very juvenile plant as well, and I need to get like a better stake situation for this guy because this one's just really wobbly. It has some cute little leaves down here. I took a while to stake it up, so it started giving some really small growth, and then I finally got it on this wobbly wooden stake, and it's already giving me a bit bigger size of leaf, so that's awesome. Alright, this is my Philodendron Lemon Lime Upright. I love this plant so much more than I originally thought I was going to. It's just, its leaves are getting huge. It grows so fast. This thing needs to be repotted. And it's just so beautiful. I love it so much. I love the growth pattern. So yeah, definitely recommend this guy. And then another underrated philodendron is my Philodendron Painted Lady. This is one of my favorites in my collection as well. I absolutely love this plant. I think the coloring is just incredible. This is her newest leaf right here. Just look at that. It is so pretty. Yeah, I'm a big fan of her. And we have a new leaf coming in on her as well. Very cool. She's always growing. She grows so fast. And then I have my Philodendron Squamiferum or Squamiferum, the hairy petiole guy over here. So cute. I really love this philodendron as well. I love them all, I guess. This is the newest leaf here. I recently repotted this plant. It is living in leca. I think this is my only philodendron that I grow in leca, and the reason being I got it in leca, so I decided just to keep it that way. And yeah, I think he's going through a bit of a transitional phase right now. He's not looking as vibrant as usual, but the roots look like they're okay, so I'm sure he'll adapt well to his new pot. Alright, next we have my Philodendron Billietiae, which looks absolutely crazy. It has some really wonky leaves. I got this as a cutting. It is growing. It's growing better now. It has this leaf, and then this is the newest one that it's put out right here. This is a really hardy philodendron. Really love it. Can't wait to see it grow even more. Alright, next I have this guy. This is my Philodendron McDowell, which is a hybrid between Philodendron gloriosum and pastizanum. And yeah, I love this one so much. It has these really pillowy kind of leaves. This was an import. This was the leaf that it came with, so it's gonna let that one go. And this is the newest leaf right here. I've had it for a few months, and between that time it did have spider mites once, which I've treated, so I don't think that that is an issue anymore. But yeah, and I also recently potted this. It was in sphagnum moss, so I potted it into a potting mix. So he's kind of adapting, you know, doesn't look his best, but I'm sure he will be just fine. Next is my Philodendron verrucosum. This is just a little baby. I have a couple of these little guys. I also have one in pawn. This one recently had spider mites. I'm pretty sure it was spider mites. So I treated him, and yeah, I've heard that these are pretty prone to spider mites, so we shall see how he does. I really want like a big mature version of one of these, but I just haven't been able to get there yet with them. Yeah, but very cute. All right, and next I have some little guys to show you. So I have my Philodendron Florida Ghost. This is like the bottom cutting. I completely chopped mine up. I was having a lot of problems with it. The leaves were just staying white, they weren't turning green. So I rerouted it in perlite and rooted a bunch of cuttings. So there is a growth point, if you can see, that's gonna come out here on the base of the plant. So that's really exciting. And then I have multiple babies that have rooted up as well. And then next is my little baby Philodendron tortum. This guy is so cute. I have a couple of these as well, just like rooted little cuttings. So this is what this guy looks like. He's just been rooting in water. I'll probably pot him up soon. He's been in water for quite a while now. But yeah, really cool philodendron. I'm so excited to grow this in my home and get it all potted up. And then next, I do have just a little cutting of a Philodendron jungle boogie. This is so cute. It hasn't rooted for me yet, but I'm sure it will. This was sent to me by my friend Abigail from The Pursuit of Joy, another planty Instagram and YouTuber, which was so sweet of her. So yeah, he's just chilling in water for now. And I think that that is it, you guys. I really feel like I'm forgetting one, but hopefully I'm not. I felt like I had more philodendron than that, but I guess I just have room for more. Thank you so much for watching. Leave me a comment down below. I would love to chat with you, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!